Right. Everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Once again, let me wish everyone a very good spiritual evening. So on this beautiful Friday evening too, we are going to start today's meditation session. So before we start, as usual, let me do the same familiar wish. May all of you, may this session also help you to develop in your Dhamma practice, meditation practice, further and further and further. May you gain more and more inner peace and inner happiness within. Right? With that wish, we are going to start today's session. So, dear Dhamma friends, we have already begun our practice on January, and the month of January is gone, and now we have come to the month of February. We are still practicing the first step of breathing meditation, and we will continue to practice that first step until the end of February. Right? So what you have to do is, so you have to pay your entire attention to the breath, which is coming in and going out. So don't move your observation beyond the point of nostrils. So you have to observe the breath up to the end of your nostrils, right? After that, let the breath go in and wait patiently until it comes back. Then after that, what will happen is it will start coming out. Whenever the outcoming breath touches the end of your nostrils, start your observation. Until then, wait very patiently. Right? Then when the breath is going out, please be fully aware that right now, my breath, it is going out. When the breath is coming in, be aware that it is coming in. Abhi, can you come to the front? So, and when the breath is going out, so please be aware that it is going out. And if the breath is long, let it be so. If the breath is short, let it be so. Just observe it as it is. And if the breath is gross, let it be so. If the breath is soft, let it be so. Just keep on observing the breath. If any meditator has developed the concentration, and if you have started experiencing the subtler breath is the breath, so which is where you feels like a thread, a small thread comes in and goes out, right? So if you feel the breath like that, then sometimes when you come to this stage, so you might not feel the breath at once, right? Then don't think that you are gone out of this world, right? So don't think that you are dead. You're not dead. You are still alive. What has happened is, since your concentration has developed, the breath has become very subtle, very soft. At that time, what you have to do is be very patient. Be very patient and just keep on observing the breath. Then what will happen is, gradually, when you patiently, you maintain your focus on the breath, then what will happen is, you will develop your patience, right? Your awareness, your sensitivity to a level that you can feel that subtle breath, that thin breath, right? So then at that moment, whenever you could pick up the breath, then starting from that moment, keep on observing that subtle breath. Then, so if you feel like, if you are scared, or if you feel like, if you feel like you cannot do that, then start inhaling and exhaling So with, I mean willingly, intentionally. So breathe in intentionally, breathe out intentionally for a while, right? Then after that, so gradually keep on. Then after that, you will start feeling the gross breath again, right? Then whenever you could concentrate again, um, you will you will encounter the same experience, right? At that time, be brave, be strong, and try to observe the shuttle breath for a while. Again, if you feel like scared, then again what you have to do is breathe in intentionally, breathe out intentionally, right? Is it clear? Right. Okay. Is it clear to everybody? Oh, very nice. Then that's what you have to do. That's how the good meditators should deal with the shuttle breath. But don't expect it. It's a very pleasant experience for sure, but don't crave for it. So just keep on practicing as you are, as you are doing right now. Later on, you may feel it, you may not feel it, that's fine. The most important thing is not that shuttle breath, the concentration that you develop with it, the inner calmness and the inner happiness that you develop with it. That's it, right? So practice very ardently, with with a very strong determination, right? Then at the same time, so if you experience such kind of stages, uh, I have one request. Don't share it with your friends, right? So don't share those experiences with me. It is okay to share it with me, but then whenever you describe it, sometimes even with exaggerations about the happiness that you gain by encountering that breath, then so they will also start to crave for it. We are here to come out of craving. We are not here to develop craving. So keep on practicing ardently. All of us have our own pace, right? All of us have our own pace. Accordingly, just keep on doing your job. Right? Keep on practicing very ardently, right? Then, before we start the meditation, I always teach you something which you have to develop in your life as a meditator, so that you can balance the outside life to help your general life, right? So help your spiritual practice, right? So I'm going. Last week I taught you the 5 duties of a husband towards the wife. Right? Today, in brief, right? In brief, I'm going to teach you about the 5 duties of a wife towards the husband. When you practice these things, what will happen is you will be able to create a very good family, peaceful and happy family environment around you. Then that peace, that which you enjoy in your family, it will definitely help you. Right? It will definitely help you to develop in this spiritual practice, in this meditation practice. Right? So let me go fast. So do you all have, all right? Udara, may put that ada then ada kapari. This is your first session, right? Yeah. Right. Please note these things down, but please be quick, okay? Right. First one is, I summarize everything so that I won't waste time, right? So first one is, first duty of a wife towards the husband is, so susang vihita kammanta in Pali language. So its meaning is managing the household well. right? Managing the household well. That's number one. So household work, that is the first thing. So household work is planned, shared, and communicated, not silently expected, right? So therefore, so you have to communicate, right? You have to share all kinds of. The wife has to, uh, so uh, so communicate with the husband and share all kinds of household duties with the husband. And then managing can mean budgeting, scheduling, and emotional labor or logistics, right? Not just the chores, right? Not just the domestic works, right? And um, then you can develop so clear agreements about who handles what, and then after that, after doing something, it is better to review it together if it is possible. And then at the same time, so to do it smoothly, you can keep a shared calendar. That would be a good trick, right? So do any family has a shared calendar? Oh, very nice. So some of the old meditators are already doing it. Right? Please come. Then after that, second one, right? Sangahita Parijana. So Sangahita Parijana, that means be hospitable to the relatives and friends and domestic helpers if you have any, right? So you have to understand. So everybody likes to get the respect and care, right? So as relatives, even though you have relatives, if you don't treat them well, they are not going to treat you well too. So treating for a family, when it comes to a family cannot last without the help of other relatives, friends, and other helpers. So we need to develop the chemistry between all of them, right? So for then what you have to do is you have to take care of them with respect, and then you have to show your emotional warmth, honest emotional warmth towards them. That's very important. Not faking it, right? No fake smiles or no fake gestures. So for the sake of doing it, so always um, show your honest emotional warmth, right? So all of them can feel it, right? That's number two. Then number three, so third one is anaticharini, right? Being faithful. That's also very important. So it is the so it is similar in husband's responsibility towards the wife, right? So it was in the third number two, right? Here, for the wife, it is the same. It is the third responsibility towards the husband of a wife. So faithfulness include emotional honesty, digital boundaries, and reliability. So it includes not living double lives online and offline, right? So that's also very important. Nowadays, it's a digital world, and people can easily connect with each other. But we have to develop so digital honesty toward and you have to be responsible when you maintain relationships, right, online, right? Then then you have to be transparent about friendships and stresses, right? And at the same time, you have to better to repair trust quickly when it's strained, right? Whenever you had a fight, so better to apologize as soon as possible, and then you should talk and explain, right? So when you do that, it will be very helpful. Then fourth one is sambatancha anurakkhani. Sambatancha anurakkhani means protecting the family wealth, right? That is also important to have to be a good wife, right? So financial care is about planning, so transparency and shared values and not control, right? So it applies whether one or both partners in. It doesn't matter whether one or both partners in. So this is applicable, right? Then set shared financial goals. You have to talk, and then you should know what you should not do whatever you want. Instead, better to set shared financial goals. And final one is avoid impulse decisions that affect the household peace. Right. So that's how you so protect the finance. I mean household finance. Then fifth one is dakkaja hoti analasa sabba kichchesu. That means be skillful and diligent. Right. So skillfulness today includes emotional intelligence, communication, and self-worth. Right. And diligence means showing up even when it's inconvenient. Right? Sometimes it's inconvenient. So let's say, so when you go to society, you are working as a couple, right? So therefore, you have to present your social image, right? You have to face everything as a couple. When you work with things and when we work with the other people, right? And then you have to learn conflict skills, but not avoidance, right? That's also important. And then so work on your triggers and not just your partner's flaws. So right, as a wife, not only so not only you criticize about the husband's flaws, you have to understand your own flaws too, and you have to work on it. Right. So this is the fifth responsibility of a wife. Right. If both the wife and the husband they fulfill their duties towards each other, then they can create the fourth kind of family in this world. Can you remember the four families that I taught you last week? What is the first family? Right. Let me go. We don't have a lot of time, so let me go fast. Right. So first one is a hungry ghost lives with the goddess. Second family is a god lives with the she hungry ghost. Then a hungry ghost lives with the she hungry ghost. And then fourth one is a god lives with the goddess. You will be able to create the fourth one inside your family if you if both the partners fulfill their duties towards each other this way. Okay. Then we are going to start the silent meditation session. So everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, and head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm and let your whole body and mind to relax. First, as usual, let me pay our sincere respect and gratitude towards the Buddha by chanting 3 short stanzas. And after that, we'll start today's silent meditation session. Calmly, please listen. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vinya charana sangpanno sungato lokavino anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanang buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo Sang nitingo akaliko Ehi passiko opanaiko machatang veditamu vinyuhiti. Supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujumani mangno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya padipangno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi manipangno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani Ate purisa puggalam Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakineyo anjali kareniyo Anutterang punyaketang lokasati. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a very patient, peaceful mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. Now, please pay your entire attention to the breath which is coming in and going out. If the breath is coming in, please be completely aware. Be aware that right now, the breath, it is coming in. When the breath is going out, please be fully aware that right now, the breath, it is going out. If it is long, if it is short, if it is gross, if it is soft, let it be so. Don't try to change it. Just keep on observing the breath as it is. Develop inner awareness, develop inner peace, and develop inner happiness as much as possible by practicing this noble non-sectarian pure meditation technique. Now everyone, please calmly start your meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Everyone, please start your silent meditation. And newcomers, they can change the posture if the legs are paining, but please do it slowly. Do it slowly. Please start the meditation right now. Now, let's practice loving kindness meditation in brief. If your legs are paining, you can change your posture, but please keep your eyes closed. Let's share our sincere loving kindness, your sincere loving kindness with all the beings in the world. With all the beings in the world. First, let's share our loving kindness with yourself, you. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, let's share our loving kindness with your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Please think, may my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, please spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Neutral people are the people who don't fall into the category of your friends and enemies. They are the people who are in the middle. So please spread your sincere loving kindness towards them, towards them. Please think. May all the neutral people be well. May all the neutral people be happy. May all the neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Neutral people. Now, please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies, the people that you don't like. We all have negativities. Sometimes in life, certain people do things which are hurtful towards you without being able to control their negativities. But past is past. No use of keeping grudges and suffering. Let it go and spread your loving kindness sincerely towards your enemies. Please think. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Spread your loving kindness towards them. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Not only human beings, animals, fish, birds, reptiles, insects, towards all kinds of visible and invisible beings. Let's spread our sincere loving kindness. Please think, may all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. Bhavattu Sambe Mangalam Rakhantu Sambe Devatam Samme Buddhanupavine Samme Dhammanupavine Samme Sanghanupavine Sada Sutti Mavang Tutte Satu Satu Satu. Now everyone calmly, please open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax from top to bottom and bottom to top. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. For the newcomers, when we say Sadhu at the beginning, its meaning is we welcome. And then if we do it in the middle or at the end, its meaning is we appreciate, right? It's a way of appreciation, right? So, its meaning is well said, right? So we appreciate, right? Hope all of you had a good meditation session. I know it's hard to control the wild bull, right? It's running here and there, and you cannot tame it within a very short period of time. You have to fight for yourself. There are 2 battles in the world. First battle is the external battle that who fight in the battlegrounds. It ends with many people's worries and suffering. But the second battle is the internal battle. That's the battle that you are already fighting. When you engage in this battle, each and every step that you that you move forward in this battlefield, it's a victory. It's a win. First win is for you, and then later on, it'll become a win for the other people because you are going to share that win with the others. So keep on battling, keep on fighting. First for you, and then for the other beings. Whatever the peace that you develop within, whatever the calmness that you develop within, whatever the inner happiness that you develop within, you are not going, first that will make you peaceful, that will make you happy, and that will make you calm. Then you are going to spread it with all the people that you associate in life. So keep working hard, keep engaging in the fight. So now it's the time for the small break. If you want to go to the bathroom or if you want to drink water, this is the time. After that, I'm going to teach you about the second enemy of meditation and life, which is aversion. You know what is aversion is? All students, anger, hatred, ill will, and so on, right? Let's learn about it after the break. So if you want to drink water or go to the bathroom, please go. The others, please remain inside silent. you share away. I mean, can you take one of these files and give it to the gentleman? Okay. Yeah, no, that one. So, did I give you the schedule? Yeah, all right. Right, yes. One of the daily schedules and over there, up here. Yeah, right. And this file too. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. At the corner. Right. Everyone, please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Right. Is there anyone else who will go for tomorrow's Morgan Hill retreat? Okay, right. If not, if they want to go early, because I think early in the morning it begins, so I can share the YouTube link with them. Right. Okay, right. Now, everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, so at the beginning of this, on the first week of this year, I taught you about the meditation. I mean, first I described what is meditation and the purposes of meditation. And then on the second week, I taught you the benefits of meditation. And on the third week, I taught you about the practices of meditation that can help you to develop in your concentration meditation practice. And then after that, I started teaching you about the 5 enemies of meditation and life. Right? Last week, I taught you about, wait for a moment, Remy. Yeah, first one, addiction to sensual pleasure. And we learned how to manage that and develop in your meditation practice. Then after that, today we are going to learn about the second enemy. So do you know the second enemy? If you know, please hands up. Very nice, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Tim, and Sri Ashbaya. I know. Do you remember Miss Shanti? Very nice. So I was checking on the old students, whether they remember or not. Right. Then today we are going to learn about the second enemy, aversion. So aversion, you can write it down as the topic, right? I have provided you a book to write down important factors, right? So aversion. So what is aversion? Aversion, I told you, all students know, but somehow, let me describe. Aversion, even though it's a simple one word, it includes so many other negativities, right? Let's say there is a person who has multiple masks, right? You know, so during the Halloween time, so we can find various kinds of masks, right? Even I know in our countries, in Asian countries, so we use masks when we have certain celebrations, right? So if you are from Sri Lanka, then during the Vesak time we have so during the month of May we have masks, and then in India I know so during the Navarat, Navratri festival? Navratri festival. So I know, so you use masks. And then, so during the New Year period, right? New Year time, right? So in Vietnam and China and other countries, so they use masks to dance, right? Is too, yeah. Then right, I know you have a lot of dragon masks, right? Yeah. So then somehow, let's say someone has multiple masks, different kinds of masks. So same person wears it in different periods of time, right? Then even though that person wears multiple masks during different periods of time, it is the same person who is wearing it during all those multiple periods of time. Aversion is the same. Aversion is the same. Aversion comes in various kinds of phases in life. So we get angry, right? Anger is one mask of aversion. You can write these things down if you want. Jealousy is also another mask of aversion. Hatred is another mask of aversion. Frustration is another mask of aversion. Disgusting feeling is another mask of aversion. And then after that, so there are various kinds of ill will. So that is also another mask of aversion. So like that, there are so many masks of aversion. And we deal with all these masks throughout our life. But at the bottom, what comes out is aversion. Right? Whenever aversion overpowers you, you say things which are not appropriate to say. You do things which are not appropriate to do. And you think things which are not appropriate to think. Right? That's the danger of aversion. And sometimes people suffer throughout the life since they couldn't control their aversion for a very short period of time. Right? So then whenever this aversion arises, the first way the first step of getting rid of it is so recognizing that you are feeling that emotion right now. If you are angry, right then you have to be aware, I am angry right now. If you feel jealousy, you have to be aware that right now I feel jealousy. Right, Miss Sonia? Yeah. Then after that, when you are in frustration, when you are feeling hatred, right? When you feel disgusting feelings, you have to be aware. Right now, I am feeling these kinds of feelings, including unhappiness. Right? If you don't recognize it right then and there, what will happen is it is bound to grow. Let's say there is a small spark. You ignore that one, right? Instead, you throw various kinds of gasoline, right, towards the direction where the sparks are. Then what will happen? That spark will develop into a huge fire, which can destroy everything around that person. It is the same with the aversion. Whenever it arises, you have to understand that it is here. Right? Right. Can you remember the story of anger eating demon? Right. Okay, let me remind it again. So it is just like an anger-eating demon. Right? This is a simile which was taught by the Buddha. One day, an anger-eating demon entered to the divine palace of the king of goats. Right? When it entered, it was small in size, right? Not very scary, and then not very stinky. Then the royal guards noticed it, and they started scolding at this anger-eating demon. They scolded, "Oh, you little demon, why are you entering the palace? So go away out of this palace." Whenever they shouted at the anger-eating demon, it became more scarier, more bigger in size, and then at the same time, more stinky. Then, since it became stronger, it so ignored both the guards and went inside the palace. Then the divine ministers, queens of the king of God, and sons and daughters and everyone else who were inside the divine world that saw it, they started scolding at this anger-eating demon. The more they scolded and scolded and scolded, that the more this anger-eating demon became scarier, more stronger, more bigger, and stinkier. Then finally, it went and sat on the seat of the king of goats. Now he is not at the palace, he has gone somewhere, okay? Right. Then the more they scolded, it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. It became stronger and stronger and stronger, right? Stinkier and stinkier and stinkier and scarier and scarier. At that time, after they couldn't get rid of this anger-eating demon. At that time, the king of the gods, he finished his work outside and came back. When he came back, the guards described what has happened, what kind of a calamity which is present inside the divine palace. Then he's the king of the gods, right? He is more intelligent. He went towards the anger, he understood the situation. He went to the anger-eating demon. Then he said, "Oh demon, welcome to the divine world." He welcomed this anger-eating demon. Whenever he said so, its scariness decreased, its stinkiness decreased, then its size decreased. Then he started talking more. He said, "Unfortunately, I was not prepared to welcome you. But now you came, I'm so glad. What kind of a treat that I can give you? We have, let's modernize that one. We have Indian chapati and, fried rice and roti, right? We have Sri Lankan curries and rice, right? We have Thai food. We have Vietnamese food. We have, various kinds of, do you need Mediterranean food? Or, whatever the food that you want, we are ready to serve you. Please let us know." Whenever he said so, this anger-eating demon's size size declined further, scariness declined further, stinkiness declined further. Then he continued, "What kind of a dessert that you need? Do you need pudding? Do you need, do you need fruit salad? Do you need ice cream? We have the best ice cream in the world. We have Haagen-Dazs ice cream." So like that, he kept on asking. Then the more he said so, what happened was, its its size grew lesser. I mean, it became smaller in size, small, and its scariness went away, decreased, and stinkiness decreased. Finally, the anger-eating demon finally went to the same size that it entered, that it had when it entered the divine palace. Finally, the king of goats ordered the royal guards to take that demon and threw it away from the divine palace. We are the same. Whenever a thought of aversion arises inside the mind, let it be anger, let it be jealousy, let it be frustration, or any kind of feeling, you started feeding it, right? Trying to suppress it and blaming on the other people, right? You are not directly encountering your own problem. Whenever you have anger, you might point out so many other people for the cause of it, but you are the one who get angry, right? So you have to work on yourself. You are fully matured in meditation whenever you realize that you are the first responsible person for your own aversion and suffering, right? Okay. Whenever you realize that, so instead of feeding this anger-eating demon within, right? So we have to deal with it, right? We have to, whenever a tree is grown, it is hard to cut it down. But when it is in its infant level, we can easily uproot that one, right, Mrs. Tu? Right. So that's what we should do. First step is to be aware whenever there is anger or any other negative emotion which is related to aversion. If you are not aware, it is bound to grow. It is bound to go just like a wild tree which has grown inside your own backyard. Okay? So first be aware that there is an angry emotion inside me, or there is a thought of jealousy inside me, right? Then second step is start spreading loving kindness towards that person, right? Start spreading loving. So please write these things down. So second one is not only being aware is not enough. Then you have to start using your remedies. Second one is spreading loving kindness towards that person. That's number 2. Right? You are aware first, and then you have to start spreading loving kindness towards them. And then third one is, so you have to think, maybe you have to understand this is a momentary thing, right? When somebody said something for once, it's a one-time thing. Don't make it a 1,000-time thing. When someone said stupid, for an example, one word to you, don't multiply that one, right? So don't think, so limit that one to that person's responsibility, right? So don't, carry it with you throughout your life. Certain people, whenever someone said stupid to you, you think, oh, that person told me stupid. I am not stupid. He is the one who is stupid. And you start thinking over and over and over again. Even when you go to bed, you can't sleep because you hear the word stupid, stupid, stupid each and everywhere. You turn towards your right side, you try to look at the sky, and then you turn towards your left side. When you cannot manage, you turn your body upside down, but still you hear the word stupid. So what happens is you cannot sleep. That person said that word only for a second, but you called it to yourself because of your anger, right? for thousands of times. So what you should do is you have to limit the other people's actions to them. It is their negativities. You cannot control them. And it is also an impermanent thing. You should not carry it throughout your life and suffer. Right? So when somebody did wrong action, don't carry it throughout your life. You have to understand this is a momentary thing, this is impermanent, this is temporary. I have to let it go. Right? Then, so spread loving kindness. And then third one is, then if it is so growing more, then keep on being so practice mindful awareness, right? So keep on so knowing about that emotion, right? I have this inside mind. I should not so let it grow bigger, so that it can mess up my whole life, right? Then the next step is reflect on consequences. If I act on this one, what will happen is, so it can harm so many people, right? So and at the same time, if I maintain this, for an example, anger with me, this this aversion with me, it can harm my kidneys, my liver, and then after that, my heart, my home. I will myself destroy my physical well-being. And throughout your life, then you have to maintain unhappiness. It destroys your mental well-being, right? So the other person is the one who did it, but you should not torture yourself by doing these things, right? So to yourself, the other people did something or said something to destroy you, but here you are destroying yourself by your own hands. You are fulfilling that person's wish, right? So you have to understand this, and so and understanding the consequences of your aversion, you have to let it go, right? You should try fight yourself to let it go. Then when you come to that stage, so when you do the when you start reflecting on your consequences, then sometimes that anger or so that jealousy or such kind of the aversion related thought, it may go away. But still, if it is growing, so you have to go to the next step. So divert the attention, right? So divert the attention means, so please change your attention. Start doing something. Start doing something like, so remember, think about something, something which is not, I mean, which made you very happy in life, or engage in any household work, or do something to suppress that. Right? And then next one is, if it is growing more, so biting your teeth and making your, I mean, stiffing your fist. Keep on enduring, understanding that this is temporary, this is temporary. This emotion will also pass away. I divert the attention. Right? Then next one is changing the perspective. Right? So please write this one also down. So another tactic. So if someone said some kind of an angry thing, right? Then right, said something angry. At that time, so check that person's personality and think about some. When you get angry, there are 5 kinds of people in the world, right? First person is the person with good words, but good deeds, but bad words. At that time, think about the good actions that person do. When you focus on that one, your anger will go. Number 1, okay? Then second person in the world that you get angry at is the person with so good words but bad deeds. At that time, whenever you get angry at that person's bad deed, so to control your anger, focus on the good words that person spoke in the past. When you think about the good, nice, sweet words that person spoke in the past, so your mind will soften, and then you will be able to manage your anger. Then third person that you get angry at is the person who mostly does hurtful actions most of the time, but rarely say nice words and do good actions. At that time, when you get angry at that person, think about such kind of a rare occasion. That person so said nice words or did nice things. When you focus on them, you will be able to control yourself. Right? So that is the third person that you get angry at, and this is the way how you have to deal with it. Right? Fourth one is the fourth person that you get angry at is the person who always does wrong actions and say bad words. At that time, develop pity towards that person. Think, in this life, I was fortunate enough to meet nice parents, nice teachers, nice friends, nice relatives. But this person, maybe this person didn't have good parents, good teachers, good friends. Unfortunate person. I should develop pity. I was so fortunate. Unfortunate person. Let me be pitiful towards this person. So develop pity and control your aversion. Okay? Fifth person. Fifth person is the person who does always good deeds and who say good words and who does good deeds all the time. Right? Even at such kind of people, whenever you hear gossips about them, you will get angry. Right? At that time, think about they are just like a pond, beautiful, clean pond. From whichever the direction you enter, it doesn't matter. You can drink nice, pure water, right? So think about all kinds of past good deeds or good words that they said or did, and let your anger go. Okay, right? Like that. So gradually let your anger go. Whenever your anger goes away, as a meditator, what will happen is there are several good benefits that you'll get. Right? Write them down fast. First one is, since your mind is light, your diligence and your courageousness, your bravery, right? So your courage, it develops. Right? It develops because mind is clean. Right? Then second one is, the mind becomes very powerful, very strong. In the person who doesn't have anger, the mind becomes very, very strong. Right? That's number 2. Third one is, that person gains the ability to maintain happiness for a longer period of time. And that person will be able to use that happiness for the improvement in meditation. And then that person, fourth one is, that person will develop in that person's meditation. Right? Okay. These are the benefits that you will gain. So, always observe the demon within. Whenever a demon comes inside, don't let it become scarier and stinkier and stronger. Recognize that particular mask of aversion and continue. Working diligently. Working diligently. First, such kind of person is a peacemaker in the world. Such kind of person is a person who share harmony in the world, right? And at the same time, that meditator will be a very qualified meditator to develop in this great non-sectarian pure meditation practice, right? Okay, work diligently, work diligently. Now everyone please think, together all of us gathered here. Then after that, we practice this noble non-sectarian meditation session practice. And you have to understand that it is not over. You should not limit your practice to Fridays. You were given a chart. And you have every morning and every evening, please sit for 10 minutes for your walk, right? Be a soldier every morning for 10 minutes. Be a soldier for 10 minutes in the evening. Work hard for yourself. Then work hard for everyone else. Okay? I sincerely wish, by the power of all the positive energy that we accumulated, may be able to develop in our practice. May all our negativities go away. May all the positivities develop inside. Practice this noble, non-sectarian, pure technique of meditation. May all of us attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, please join your palms together and concentrate. Abhimadana silisse nichang vada pachainu chattaro dhamma vadanti ayuvangno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sambatti me vache ato nimmana sampatti iminati samijjatu. May all of you be well. May all of you be happy. May all of you be very, very peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night to everyone. Engage in more for 1 week, and to relax. See you again on next Friday at 8 o'clock. New students, please wait, right? So new students, please wait. The other students, they can go home. Right, Ms. Shehnaz,